Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by saying this: you are capable of achieving greatness, but there's something critical that most people overlook on their journey to success, and that's the things they're holding on to that are keeping them stuck. Today we're going to talk about the 3 things you need to stop if you want to succeed. First, you need to stop waiting for everything to be perfect. I know we all have this idea that success is about having it all together, but I'm here to tell you something different. Perfection is a myth. You can sit around waiting for the stars to align, for the perfect moment, for the perfect opportunity to show up. But guess what? While you're waiting, you're losing time. Success isn't about waiting for everything to be perfect. It's about making progress in the direction of your dreams. So stop waiting. Start today. Take that step, no matter how small. Because every step forward is a step closer to where you want to be. Second, stop fearing failure. This is a big one. A lot of people are terrified to fail. But let me ask you, how many of us have succeeded the first time we tried something? Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. It's the most valuable lesson you'll ever learn. When you fail, you don't lose, you learn, you grow, you evolve. The sooner you embrace failure, the faster you'll move forward. Redefine failure as the gift it is. It's a stepping stone, a lesson, a tool to help you build the success you desire. So stop fearing it. Start seeing it as your mentor. Third, stop listening to the naysayers. People will always have opinions, and many of them will tell you why it can't be done. But here's the truth: the world does not get to define your potential. You get to do that. Your vision is yours alone. Don't let the doubts and criticisms of others cloud your path. They don't see what you see. They don't feel what you feel. Your journey is your own. And it's not for anyone else to understand or validate. So stop seeking approval from others, trust in yourself, in your vision, in your purpose. Keep moving forward, even when the world tells you to stop. Fourth, stop procrastinating. Time is precious, and you're wasting it when you keep putting things off. Every moment you wait, someone else is moving forward. You can talk about your dreams, you can plan, you can wait for the right moment, but if you don't take action now, you're robbing yourself of the success that's waiting for you. Even if your steps are small, make them count. Do something today that will move you one step closer to your dreams. The longer you wait, the longer you'll stay in the same place. So take action, even a small one, but take it now. Fifth, stop comparing yourself to others. In this world of social media and constant comparison, it's easy to look around and think that everyone else is ahead of you. But let me tell you something, your path is unique. Your journey is yours alone. No one else's timeline matters. Don't let someone else's progress make you doubt your own journey. Your success is on its way, and just because it looks different doesn't mean it's any less valuable. Celebrate your uniqueness and know that you are right where you need to be. Focus on your own growth and be proud of every step you take, no matter how big or small. And lastly, stop neglecting your self-care. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Success requires energy, clarity, and focus, and none of that is possible if you're not taking care of yourself. You are your most valuable asset. Your body, your mind, your soul, these are the things that will carry you to success. So take care of your health, get the sleep you need, eat well, exercise, meditate, protect your peace. You can't be your best if you don't feel your best. So, take care of you, because you are the most important investment you'll ever make. Now, I know that success isn't easy. It requires hard work, resilience, and determination. But I promise you, if you stop holding on to the things that are keeping you stuck, waiting for perfection, fearing failure, listening to naysayers, procrastinating, comparing yourself to others, and neglecting your self-care, then you will be unstoppable.
It's time to let go of what no longer serves you. It's time to step into your greatness. The world is waiting for you to show up, to take action, and to create the success you were born to achieve.
So get up, get moving, and stop these 3 things if you want to succeed. Let me tell you something, perfection is a trap. It's a beautiful illusion that many of us chase, but it's a mirage that leads us nowhere. So many of us sit stagnant, waiting for the perfect moment to start, for the perfect plan, the perfect conditions. We wait for the stars to align, for everything to fall into place, thinking that once it does, we will be ready. But here's the hard truth: the perfect moment will never come. And as you wait for perfection, you lose time. You lose opportunities, you lose progress, you lose everything. Success, real success, isn't built on perfection. It's built on action, on progress, on moving forward despite the fear, despite the uncertainty. No one ever achieved anything meaningful by waiting for the stars to align or for everything to be perfect. No, the truly successful people you admire, the ones who inspire you, they didn't wait. They took action, even when they didn't have all the answers, even when they didn't feel 100% ready, even when the road ahead seemed uncertain. I know that feeling. I know what it's like to look at a dream and think, if only I had more time, more resources, more experience, more knowledge. But guess what? None of that matters until you take that first step. You don't need everything figured out in advance. You don't need a perfect plan. You need the courage to start with what you have and trust that each step you take will lead you to the next. The journey of success is not linear. It's messy. It's uncomfortable. But it's beautiful because it's yours. If you're waiting for the perfect moment to take action, you're waiting for the wrong thing. The truth is, waiting for perfection is the biggest obstacle standing between you and your dreams. The moment you decide to start, even if it's messy, even if it's imperfect, is the moment you take control of your life and your future. It's not about getting it right from the start. It's about showing up, doing the best you can, and then improving as you go. Each step you take forward is a step closer to where you want to be. I've seen it time and time again. The most successful people are the ones who embrace progress over perfection. They understand that perfection is an illusion, but progress is real. You can make progress today, right now. Even if you don't have it all figured out, even if your plan isn't perfect, start with what you have. Move forward with what you know. You'll learn along the way, and as you learn, you'll grow. And the next step will be clearer than the one before. You'll make mistakes, and that's okay. Mistakes are proof that you're trying, that you're moving, that you're not sitting still. Embrace the messiness of the process. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it. All perfection doesn't allow room for growth. Progress does. When you're progressing, you're evolving, you're becoming better, stronger, and wiser. And that's the only thing that matters. So stop waiting. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect condition, the perfect version of yourself to show up. Start where you are with what you have and move forward. And as you move, remember, success is not about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about continuing even when it gets hard, even when you're unsure, and even when things don't go as planned. Just keep going one step at a time. Progress is the key to unlocking your potential. So stop waiting for everything to be perfect and start embracing the journey of progress. Failure is one of the most misunderstood concepts when it comes to success. In our society, we're taught from a young age that failure is something to be ashamed of. It's this big, dark, terrifying monster that will ruin everything we've worked for. We fear it. We avoid it at all costs. But what if I told you that failure is not the enemy? What if I told you that failure is actually one of your greatest allies on the road to success? Failure is not a wall that stops you in your tracks. It's a stepping stone that propels you forward. It's a tool, a lesson, an opportunity to grow. It's the world's way of teaching you something that success never could. When you fail, you don't lose, you learn. You gain knowledge, resilience, and insight that success alone can't provide. But too many people are scared to fail. They think that one misstep means the end of the road, that they are somehow not cut out for greatness if they don't get it right the first time. Let me tell you, there is no success without failure. Look at every successful person, every icon, every trailblazer, whether it's in business, in sports, in entertainment, or in any field. They all have one thing in common: they failed a lot. But they didn't let failure stop them. Instead, they redefined it. They didn't see failure as an obstacle. They saw it as a lesson, as a necessary part of their journey. They failed forward. They didn't give up when they encountered setbacks. They got back up, dusted themselves off, and learned something valuable along the way. Failure gives you the grit and the fire to keep pushing. It's through failure that you learn how to get up when life knocks you down. It teaches you that success isn't handed to you. It's earned through hard work, persistence, and learning from the mistakes you make. When you embrace failure as part of your journey, you take away its power over you. You stop seeing it as a defeat and start seeing it as an opportunity for growth. You realize that every time you fail, you are one step closer to your goal. Every time you stumble, you are learning something you can use the next time to go even farther. When you redefine failure, you take away its ability to paralyze you. You stop waiting for everything to be perfect before you take action. You stop holding yourself back out of fear that things might not go according to plan. You begin to see failure for what it truly is, a necessary part of the process, not the end of the road. The only real failure is giving up, because every other failure is simply an opportunity to adjust, to pivot, and to grow stronger. So embrace it. Embrace the bumps in the road. Embrace the mistakes. They are not signs that you're not good enough. They are proof that you are trying, that you are learning, that you are on your way. Think about the greatest inventions, the groundbreaking ideas, and the most extraordinary achievements in history. All of them were born out of failure. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb on his first try, and Michael Jordan didn't become the greatest basketball player of all time by avoiding failure. They both failed repeatedly, and each failure taught them something new. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," and that, my friends, is the mindset of a successful person. Success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about failing with purpose, failing with intention. It's about picking yourself up after each fall and continuing to move forward with more wisdom, more strength, and more determination. It's about learning how to navigate through challenges, how to adapt, how to adjust your approach when things don't go the way you plan. The road to success is not a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and bumps along the way. But each of those bumps is a lesson, each misstep is a guide, and every failure is a step in the right direction. So the next time you fail, don't be discouraged. Don't let it shake your confidence or make you doubt your abilities. Understand that failure is not a reflection of who you are. It's simply a part of the process. It's a signal that you're growing, evolving, and getting closer to where you want to be. You can't grow without facing challenges. You can't reach new heights without falling sometimes. It's all part of the journey. And remember, failure is just the beginning of your success. It's the fuel that keeps the fire burning, the strength that keeps you moving forward. Failure is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. So stop fearing failure and start using it as the powerful tool it was meant to be. Let it teach you, let it shape you, and let it lead you to the success you deserve. There's something I need you to understand deep within your soul. The world is full of voices. People will always have an opinion, and not all of them are going to be kind or supportive. Some of those voices will question your abilities, mock your dreams, or tell you that you're aiming too high. They'll say you're not ready, that you don't have what it takes, or that your vision is too big for someone like you. But I'm here to tell you something that I want you to hold on to forever. Don't let their doubts define your future. You see, your vision is yours and yours alone. It was planted deep inside you for a reason. It may not make sense to others. They might not see what you see, feel what you feel, or understand why you're chasing that dream. And that's okay. It's not their job to understand your journey. And it's certainly not their job to limit you based on their own fears and insecurities. Your vision is your truth, not theirs. Now, let me tell you this. Every single person who has achieved something great has faced resistance. The people who said no to them, the ones who told them it couldn't be done, those who laughed at their ideas and told them to be more realistic, they all existed. But those people didn't get to decide what was possible for the person chasing their dreams. Do you know why? Because naysayers only speak from their own limitations. They speak from a place of fear, from a place where their own dreams didn't take flight. And now they want to keep you grounded in the same fear that they're stuck in. But here's the truth, their doubts are not your reality. Your reality is the fire burning inside of you, the dream you've been called to manifest, the purpose that is uniquely yours. You can't let someone else's limits define the heights you're capable of reaching. I need you to be clear about this. You don't need approval from anyone except yourself. It doesn't matter how many people question you or how many voices try to tell you that you're wasting your time. The only thing that matters is that you believe in yourself, that you trust in the vision that's been placed in your heart. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else's dream. The world needs your dream, your uniqueness, your courage, your determination. You have something inside you that is waiting to break free, and no one has the right to hold that back. So when those naysayers come at you, when they try to tell you that it can't be done, or when they make you feel like you're not good enough, I want you to do something. I want you to smile, take a deep breath, and keep going. Keep walking in the direction of your vision, even if the path seems unclear. Keep moving forward, even if the whole world is telling you to stop. Trust yourself. Trust the vision that burns within you, and believe that you are capable of turning that vision into a reality, no matter what anyone else says. And let me tell you one more thing, success isn't about being perfect, it's about being relentless. It's about staying true to your vision, even when others doubt you, even when things get tough. Because at the end of the day, those who succeed are not the ones who listen to the critics, but the ones who kept moving forward, step by step, in the direction of their dreams. Your vision is the roadmap to your success, and you have everything inside you to walk that path with confidence, determination, and unwavering belief. So stop listening to the voices that try to tell you it's not possible. Stop allowing the doubts of others to steal your energy and dim your light. Trust your vision, trust your heart, and keep going, because your future is waiting for you to step into it. We've all been there putting things off, telling ourselves that we'll do it tomorrow, that we need more time to plan, to think, or to wait for the perfect moment. But let me tell you something important, that perfect moment. It doesn't exist. And the more you wait, the more time slips through your fingers, the more opportunities you miss, and the further away your dreams seem. Procrastination is a trap. It convinces you that tomorrow will be better, but tomorrow never really comes. It's time to break free from the cycle of waiting and start acting today. Now, I know it's not always easy. There are moments when you feel overwhelmed, when the task ahead seems too big, too complicated, or too far out of reach. But here's the truth, the best way to overcome that fear of the unknown, that fear of starting, is simply to take the first step. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to have all the answers. All you need to do is start. Even if it's just one small action, it will create momentum. And momentum, my friends, is powerful. Once you take that first step, it becomes easier to take the next, and then the next, and before you know it, you've built a whole new path to success. But here's where most people get stuck. They wait for the perfect plan, the perfect strategy, the perfect time. They want everything to align just right before they take action. And guess what? It's never going to happen. Life is messy. It's unpredictable. And sometimes you just have to dive in. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels like you're not entirely prepared. Taking action is the antidote to procrastination. The longer you wait, the more fear and self-doubt grow in your mind. But once you take that first step, you start to build confidence to prove to yourself that you are capable, that you can handle what comes your way. Remember, that small actions lead to big results. You don't need to accomplish everything in one day. No one expects you to. It's about progress, not perfection. The power is in the consistency, in the daily steps, no matter how small they may seem. Maybe it's just writing down an idea, maybe it's making one phone call, or perhaps it's doing 15 minutes of research. It doesn't matter how small it is. What matters is that you start. Because starting is the hardest part. Once you push past the fear of taking action, once you begin, everything else falls into place. And don't let the fear of failure stop you. Failure is not your enemy, it's part of the process. You're going to stumble, you're going to make mistakes. But guess what? You're learning, you're growing. Every time you take action, even if it doesn't go exactly as planned, you're moving closer to your goal. So let go of the idea that you have to get everything right on the first try. That's not how success works. It's about getting up after every fall, learning, adjusting, and continuing to move forward. Taking action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. And the longer you wait, the longer you stay where you are. So stop waiting for the right time. There will never be a perfect time. The right time is now. Start small, start messy. But just start, because when you do, you'll realize that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. The power to change your life is in your hands, and it all begins with taking that first step. So don't wait any longer. Take action, no matter how small, and watch how far it takes you. So let me leave you with this. The journey to success is built on the foundation of action. It's not about waiting for the stars to align or hoping that one day things will just magically fall into place. It's about showing up even when it's hard, even when it feels uncomfortable, and taking that first step, no matter how small it may seem. The truth is, procrastination is the enemy of progress, and if you keep putting things off, you're delaying your future. But the moment you commit to moving forward, even in the smallest ways, you're already on your way. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for the conditions to be ideal. The time is now, and the only thing standing between you and the success you desire is the action you're willing to take today. Start small, start messy, but most importantly, just start. Because success isn't something you wait for, it's something you create one step at a time. And when you begin, you'll realize that you are more powerful than you ever knew. Keep moving forward, keep taking action. Your success is waiting for you.